Hi, hello, it's me, Matt from Diazable. Nice for you to come on by again. Today we're doing another album review, and today we're checking out the album Sunami from the band Sunami. Yeah. A little bit about Sunami is they are from San Jose, California. They play a very heavy, hardcore style of music. They've been gaining a lot of momentum in the past couple of years since they were a band that started right before Corona or right when Corona popped off, and just people were really into them hardcore because they don't give a fuck mentality they have. Not a fan of cops and stuff. Um, just a lot of fuck you kind of attitude that everyone at the time was really feeling, and what I think people needed. They wanted to get ignorant, they wanted to get angry, they wanted to get stupid, and just Sunami brings out that animal in people. So this is my review of their debut LP. Starting this album off, we have the song YSAB. The first thing you notice is the hard riffs that are coming straight out the gate. They're slamming, they're hard. And then the next thing you notice is the drummer. The drummer is just killing it with his snare and everything. And then you got the singer Joseph coming in with his signature pissed off rawness. He's got it down to a T. Like, he's got his vocals locked in. The flow of the lyrics and the grooviness of the guitar work well together and everything. There's a nice good flow. Catchy and simple chorus, nothing too flashy, but it works very well. And then again, as the song progresses, the fucking drums, they are so clean.
Even when you're gone, I'll tell them my religion's you. When punctures
Dirty work, tough and gritty guitar work, very catchy riffs here. And then it goes into a nice blast beat from the drums, very tight, very nice. And then the guitar riffs are very super bouncy and everything. It's overall a very bouncy sounding song. Bass gets a lot of fun parts to play on here. It's in the mix very well. And then as the song progresses on, the use of the china and the cymbals from the drums, very nice. But I will say the song kind of just ends abruptly, and I was a little like, oh, that's it? Like, I wanted a little bit more from the song. 10 Toes Down. It's a very typical Sunami song, but the added flair to the drummer really makes it like pop off, especially the use of all the cymbals he does. There's some hard chugs here and everything. The breaks in between the song and everything help like the song give a lot of breath to it, so it's not like go 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 go. San Jose forever, you gotta fucking love it. They love repping San Jose. Always love it to hear that. It's a pretty sick call out with like the gang vocals as the song progresses along and everything, and there's like a cool sample clip of someone talking about San Jose. So I feel like overall the way this song it sounds and how it's made, it sounds like the ultimate hardcore song. And with that being said, I've got to play a clip of this song for you. Fucking snare, no heart. All I can say is like the first thing that just really like blows my mind is like the fucking drums here, the snare and the unique playing style from the drummer, fucking phenomenal. The guitars, they add a nice layer to the songs and add a level of like finesse to it and everything. And then when he says like to fuck this place up and fuck everything else up, like that call out and everything, it just brings down the house. It's just great mosh call out and everything. It's a minute long, but it's just straight pure mayhem. And with that being said, I gotta play a clip for you.
No clue, no heart, fuck you! Fuck this place up!
Fucking hard. 6. Hardcore song with some nice guitar pinches here and there. Some hard ass two steps and everything. The way the guitars and the drums play off each other in this song is like watching a great basketball team play together. That's the best I want to say. They know when to take the lead and share the glory. It's very, very organic. It flows very well. Again, Joseph's lyrics, very simple and kind of like silly, but he gets these motherfuckers to go hard in the paint. Like he gets them to go really hard in the pit and everything. Like can't go wrong with it. It's simple and fun hardcore music. Think about it. The guitar, how it's being played here is really adding a lot to this song and everything. I think it's like he's down picking on here, but I'm not too sure. But the way he's playing at the start of the song, it's very, very solid. Then there's some nice drum fill before the breakdown. That's really nice. And they got some more like metal riffs on here, less hardcore and more like metal, which I was surprised. And right when you think the song's gonna get a bit stale, they bring it in and switch it up to like throw you off your game a little bit with their playing style. Again, snare sounds like just sharp as hell. It just sounds like a rifle, bang bang all the way. And the breakdown is very good here. Contempt of Cop. If I'm correct, this is an updated, heavier version of a classic song that they recorded before. It sounds much better. Making a classic sound better is great. Like these guys are doing it very well. Sounds very hefty now, a lot more full and like fleshed out. The mix on this is pretty damn good, I would have to say. Especially on the guitars, they sound much better here. The trail off of like as the song like trails off, it sounds really good. And I would say, as I'm listening to this album, I would say Sunami is like gonna be like going down as undisputed like new age hardcore classic. Like everyone's gonna come look back at Sunami and think of them as a classic hardcore band in the future. For last track, we have Defraud. I noticed here that it kind of has like some early metalcore, early 2000s metalcore sound to it a bit. Up until this point, they haven't really done too much metal stuff. It's just more like hardcore sounding. But this one, they're trying to, I think, experiment a little bit. And I think it comes off pretty well. They perfectly blend hardcore and metalcore in a good way. And it's a hard and slow song that plays themselves off of this record, so it kind of calms things down a bit, which I think is a nice touch and everything with how chaotic and like tough they've been. So it's cool that they calmed it down for the end. So with that being said, here's a small clip of Defraud. Defraud. Those are my thoughts on the new Sunami album called Sunami. And it's just a phenomenal record. I was very, very blown away by it because Sunami is a very hype band. I think everyone knows that. They have a lot of hype to them. And it's when something has a lot of hype to it, you're a little worried if it's going to live up to it. And they absolutely live up to it, if not go beyond that. Very, very wonderful record. And yeah, just great all around, which makes me want to bring out the best points on this. I think the number one best thing about this album is the drummer. I've never heard snare, cymbals, kick drum sound so clean and tight. And for that, like, I think that just brings this album up by so many levels just because of the drummer and everything. The guitars are very, very crunchy, very balanced and everything. They're hard as fuck. Bass, surprisingly, is mixed in very well and adds a lot of richness to this album and everything. And speaking of the album, it's like 17 minutes long. It's a very short album, but I like that because they really don't waste time on this album, which is great. They don't overstay their welcome. And it's like the EP was too short. We got a good taste of it, but then we got an extended taste of that. And it's just like a perfect like meal, as I can say. It's wonderfully satisfying. Vocals and lyrics, great. Like the vocalist Joseph, I think his name is, he sounds really good. Sounds really, really tight, like he's always has been. Lyrics, you're not getting the most like, I think, profound lyrics and everything, but for what they're talking about and what they're using, the lyrics, they slap and they're fun to listen to. So like, and the production on here, very good, especially with the re-recording of Contempt for Cop, shows that they really put in time and effort to make this album sound really good. So with that being said, I think this album, this debut album from Sunami, is a very, very, very solid 9 out of 10. Thanks for coming on by. Hope you liked the review. Tell me what you thought. Leave comments down below. Like, subscribe, and yeah, come on back next time for a new review, or check one of these. This one that's popping up right here. I think it's right here. Yeah. So bye.